It's a beautiful summer evening in Michigan State Capitol. We're in downtown Lansing inside Cooley Law School Stadium, where tonight play rolls on in Usl League One. Lansing Ignite FC playing host to Forward Madison FC. Our broadcast, as always, brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely, choose Sparrow. A beautiful summer evening for a kickabout in the 5-1-7. Let's check out tonight's player matchup. It's brought to you by LSJ.com and the Lansing State Journal, part of the USA Today Network. Brandon Fricke, the man to watch for Lansing Ignite FC. 47 clearances, leads the team in that department, and they will ask a lot of Fricke here tonight without the services of Grant Stoneman. For Forward Madison FC, Oliver White's the man in charge. A big game-winning goal at Tormenta on Saturday, and that was a match that really has turned the tide of the season for Forward Madison FC. They've scored 9 goals in their last 4 matches, but also coming in hot, Lansing Ignite FC. They're 2-1-2 in their last 5. As a matter of fact, they're one of the highest scoring teams in all of USL League One. And of course, it's easy to be one of the higher scoring teams in the league when you have 12 different players scoring goals. The goal scoring depth, strong for LIFC, and they have found some scoring magic, particularly in the friendly confines of Cooley Law School Stadium. They have played brilliantly in their home digs as of late. Set pieces, run of play goals, it doesn't matter. They've scored them any way you want them. But as we said, Forward Madison FC has scored some big goals as well during their 3-1-1 stretch in their last 5 matches, as they have steadily made their way up the table. One of the trigger guys has been that guy, Don Smart. He's tied for 3rd in USL League One goal scoring this season. He has scored some big ones. Also, Smart picked one up in US Open Cup play as well. And an electric goal, as we talked about, by Oliver White, that turned out to be the game winner in that last matchup against Tormenta, as Forward Madison FC has continued their climb up the USL League One table. The 4th and final playoff spot up for grabs as we cross the midway point of the season. Who will get these 3 points? We will find out next. We'll get you the starting 11s, and we will kick it USL League One soccer next. Just about ready to go here at Cooley Law School Stadium as we talked about our broadcast presented by Sparrow Health System. Lansing Ignite FC in those home orange kits. Forward Madison FC coming in with the white kits with the pink and light blue trim as well. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you're watching around the world on ESPN Plus, internationally on the YouTube channel as well. Let's check out The starting 11s brought to you by Fraser Trebeelcock Law Firm. Individual expertise, collective advantage. A bit of a change-up for Lansing Ignite FC. We mentioned in the open Grant Stoneman not available for LIFC, but also not available the captain, Kevin Koifik, coming off a red card, so he will sit tonight as well. That necessitates Nate Miller to go to 4 in the back for Madison FC. And they're starting 11 as well. There you see up top a dynamic goal-scoring duo, Oliver White and Don Smart. They're doing it as well as anyone in USL League One right now. The head coach, Daryl Shore, was also an assistant coach of the Chicago Fire from 2000 to 2010. Also was the head coach of the Fort Lauderdale Strikers and the interim head coach of Real Salt Lake. So we're just about ready for the whistle. Lansing Ignite FC will possess first. The whistle sounds, and away we go from the 5-1-7. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you along for the ride tonight. A perfect summer evening in Lansing. Opening kick temperature 82 degrees. It's a far cry from what it was about a month or so ago. Big match here tonight. We mentioned it, Lansing Ignite FC sitting in the 4th spot. That's the last playoff spot for USL League One. A win tonight, though, for Madison FC on the road. They would leapfrog a bunch of teams and slide in to that 4 spot. Throw in for Reese Williams as Lansing Ignite looking to go to work early. Tumi Moshobani has it and plays it back. Coach Nate Miller, the youngest coach across all U.S. professional soccer leagues at 33 years old. He told us in his midweek chat with us, said that the game plan doesn't really change all that much, however. They want to possess it. As we move into the 2nd minute, they are doing just that. Nate Miller back on the sidelines. He was tossed 2 matches ago, so he missed the last game. It was a 1-1 draw at Chattanooga. Lansing Ignite FC had a 1-0 lead in that matchup. Kevin Koifik took the red card. That was after Chattanooga had taken a red card of their own. But Miller said points at home, 3 points at home in particular, mandatory. We have crossed the halfway point of the season. Kyle Carr mixing it up with Oliver White. Carr, a former JUCO All-American at East Florida State back in 2014. Had a 74% pass completion rate at Richmond in his pro debut. Reese Williams tosses it in. Cleaning it up was Karl Schneider. And now Eric Leonard will escort it over the touchline. Leonard was the Gold Coast League Player of the Year last year in Australia. Reese Williams will dump it back. Good possession here in the early going for Lansing Ignite FC. Ivo Cerda send it through to Moshobani. The whistle and the foul will go against forward Madison FC in a very dangerous spot. Check the replay, brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely, choose Sparrow. And there you see Eric Leonard going through Moshobani. So free kick coming up for LIFC. Looking to get things rolling early on. Tumi Moshobani scored the first goal in Lansing Ignite history. A goal and 2 assists on the season. And he will line things up. See if he gives that upper left 90 a go. Moshobani curls it over top of the frame and out of play. So the first dangerous chance. The Ignite, but Moshobani unable to do what he wanted to with it. And we'll get First look at the keeper for forward Madison FC, Ryan Coulter. Has a League One save of the week on his resume for this season, 86% save percentage. He surrendered just 2 non-penalty goals in the last 5 matches. These two teams met up on June 1st. Lansing Ignite got a road win, 1-0. Coulter had 5 saves in that matchup, but ended up taking the L. The first corner of the evening will go the way of Lansing. There is Ryan Coulter, 6'1", 195 pounds, played his college soccer at East Tennessee State University. He broke the Atlantic Sun clean sheet record during his time at ETSU. Marshall Hollingsworth to serve up the corner. Former draft pick of the Colorado Rapids in 2016, 41st overall. Hollingsworth serves it. It's headed away. And a bit of a miscommunication as Hollingsworth overran the pass attempt. So 2 early tests passed for forward Madison. Check that Sparrow replay. Very confident clearance by Josiel Nunez. Nunez, 14 matches played for the Panama national team. Scored 2 goals, including a game winner against Trinidad and Tobago last year in a friendly. Coulter will put the boot to it. Forward Madison FC looking to move forward for really the first time here this evening. Motor up towards the 7-minute mark. 50-50 ball headed down. Bariga Toyama makes his move in the left corner. Toyama taken down. But the ball and the possession will go to forward Madison. There's Karl Schneider. The only player on forward Madison's roster actually from the city of Madison. That ball curled towards the back post. That was a developing situation. Don Smart came over to give one a goal. There is Don Smart. The first forward Madison signee, 100 career matches for Indy 11. Health System replay. That ball was just headed away, it looked like, at the last minute. Corner service coming up for forward Madison. The in-swinger, headed away by Brandon Fricke. Louis Bennett couldn't get it to where he wanted it to go. Manley sends it inside the 18. 50-50 again, and the whistle will sound in the foul against forward Madison FC. So the Flamingos getting their first pressure of the evening. Forward Madison FC advanced further than any other USL League One squad. The US Open Cup. That earned them a cool $25,000 bonus. You can buy a lot of pink flamingos with $25,000. Forward Madison's been one of the great stories of USL League One here in the first season. Talking with their coach, Daryl Shore. So that city's really bought in to the vision of the team, the first professional sports team in Madison. That certainly has the residents there fired up. They hosted Minnesota United on a Tuesday night and sold the place out. Kevin Fikar, of course, the lead referee tonight. Nick Balser, Rachel Smith are the ARs. Christian Borovinci is the fourth official. We're in the 9th minute. My name is Neil Rule. We're live at Cooley Law School Stadium. Still no score. build up here. Ball headed up high in there, and there's Nick Moon's first touch of the evening. He outlets to Moshobani. Attempting to make the turn was Pato. There's Eric Leonard. 11 matches started this year for forward Madison. Reese Williams. We're rolling over. That's where Xavier Gomez will drop it back. This week's USL League One Team of the Week member is Gomez. Gomez leading Lansing in the assist department with 3 of them this year. Nunez will turn through midfield. A couple of Mingos making a run. Through ball was attempted. But Ivo Cerda, back-to-back player of the month for Lansing Ignite. Now an outlet. Nick Moon tracks it down. Moon has been exciting as of late. His cross sent in. Moshobani trying to step through. It's cleared away. Reese Williams with the giveaway. Pass sent ahead, looking for Don Smart. Went over his head. That's where Stefan Cleveland will bring it up. Stefan Cleveland, 4 clean sheets this season. 76% save percentage. He has really righted the ship for Nate Miller in Lansing Ignite FC. He has been quality the second he stepped into Cooley Law School Stadium. Cleveland, the 26th overall pick of the Chicago Fire in the 2017 MLS Super Draft. Wyatt Omsberg will play it back. Coulter with the boot. Ariga Toyama had a touch. Lansing will take advantage of the turnover. Here's Pato working 1v1. Pato held up, wanted a whistle from the official, did not get it. Don Smart tried to make the turn. Instead, Elma Enfor was able to track it down. Williams plays it back. Fricky towards the left side. Kyle Carr will play it back and now get it back. Carr through midfield. Ball flicked ahead towards the 18. Now headed away by Louis Bennett. And Bennett will get it back. There's that Lansing Ignite FC high pressure. Or Madison FC trying to negotiate it. Nick Moon with a nice touch. Gomez goes backwards to Cerda. Ivo Cerda has been playing as good a soccer as anyone. Cerda drops it back one more time. Nearly a giveaway, and it was a giveaway temporarily as Nunez jumped up. Almost made Reese Williams pay the price, but there was some room on the left side. Ball sent ahead. Elma Enfor makes his move inside the 18. Touch lets him down. Enfor gets it back and launches it over top of the frame. Select is the official ball supplier of USL League One and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. 14th minute, 0-0 the score. There is Daryl Shore, former head coach of the Fort Lauderdale Strikers. Forward Madison Madison beginning to find their feet a little bit in this match. Lansing Ignite FC, just about 61% of the possession. They had about 100% of the possession for the first 5 minutes. Corners even at 1 early on. Lansing Ignite FC will host FC Tucson on Saturday night. At Cooley Law School Stadium. We'll have that for you right here on ESPN+. Very special evening in Lansing. Ignite the Fight. They have $10 tickets, and half the proceeds are to help prevent cancer. Nick Moon has it. Moon sends it through back heel, rang off the right post. Almost a thing of beauty by Elma N4. Would have been electric if N4 could have completed that one. Check out the Sparrow replay. On the wide look, you see Nick Moon taking advantage. Boy, beautiful vision by Moon. And N4 drags the back heel. Nearly incredible. Elma N4 scored 2 goals against AFC Ann Arbor in the U.S. Open Cup. He's had moments of brilliance. And the game winner against Chattanooga last match. Or excuse me, the one that tied the match, excuse me. That ball goes through the middle. Here's N4 again. N4 wanted the whistle. Oliver White turns it around. Carter Manley slots it along the far touchline. It goes over the line. Quick throw in for Lansing. Xavier Gomez will drop it back. Lansing Ignite trying that left side of the attack, but the ball comes free in the middle. Sent out wide to the right. Here's Reese Williams with some space. Williams curls it inside the 18. Soccer attempt and a beautiful strike on the bicycle for Lansing Ignite FC. Absolutely incredible. Elma N4. Are you kidding me? A thing of beauty is a joy forever. As we check the Sparrow replay, Williams with the service, it bounced. And look at what Elma N4 did. Buries it in the right side. Incredible. 1-0 Lansing Ignite. You will see that goal a lot this week and probably the rest of the season. Elma N4 for the second consecutive match puts Lansing Ignite FC by the score of 1-0 in the lead. Lansing playing with some confidence. Here's Nick Moon stepping up. Another turnover created through the pressure. Nate Miller talked about that in our chat this week. He said they like to press the most right after they lose it. And this whole possession right now is because of that philosophy. Williams, trying to make his move, was taken down and earned the whistle. Assembly line beating the drums in the background. They were energized by that incredible goal by Elma Enfor. Enfor's second goal here in USL League One play. Xavier Gomez makes a turn. Another turn by Gomez, nicely done. Now some space in the midfield for Moshobani. Gomez through the middle. Here's Williams. He's been dangerous there once. Instead, this time Williams retreats. But Lansing Ignite continuing to dominate the possession. They've only turned that up since Elma Enfor's brilliant goal. Carr one more time. Oliver White really the only player up for forward Madison. Moshobani has tons of space in the middle. And now he has it. Elma Enfor. Enfor now in some space. Threads it through. Moshobani taken down. Official says play on. Boy, Enfor had a back heel that hit the right post. And then scored the electric bicycle goal in the 17th minute. And header flicked on. Ryan Coulter come out to move it forward. Don Smart. He touched it back. Carter Manley will send it further back. He'll try Smart again. The ball trickles over the line, an unforced error by forward Madison. Nick Moon throws it in quickly. Taken away by Louis Bennett. Now Madison will look to set something up. Hopeful ball sent ahead. Cleared out by Carr. Lansing Ignite FC, very good when they score the first goal. 5-1-3 tally this season so far for that man, Nate Miller. Was a head coach and GM of Lansing United of USL League 2. Forward Madison 2-6-2. They've given up the first goal. In the busiest week so far of the season for USL League One. 7 matches in totality. And whistle will go against Oliver White. White comes over, shows some good sportsmanship to Brandon Fricke, who's rocking that captain's armband. But Elma Enfor has been electric here in the early going. Nearly scored a brilliant backheel goal. Banged it off the post. But this is unbelievable. Bicycle buried in the upper right 90. Elma N4. Whistle sounds before the shot. I believe the flag was up. N4 played his college soccer at Wingate in Division II, scored 15 goals in 27 matches played. They won the 2017 National Championship at Wingate. Was the goals leader for Asheville SC last season. He has been incredible, especially over the span of the last 2 matches. Put Lansing United FC ahead against Chattanooga. Of course, this match here tonight is putting Lansing Ignite ahead of Forward Madison. 64% possession for LIFC. Marshall Hollingsworth does the job to stop the threat. There is Nate Miller, just 33 years old. Also was a head coach at Spring Arbor College. His assistant coaches Joel DeLass and Tim Daniels. Wael Zenga, the goalkeeper coach for Lansing United FC. Assistants for Daryl Shore for Forward Madison, Neil Halavity, and Jim Launder. Goalkeeper coach is also the starting keeper for Forward Madison and Ryan Coulter. Fans, you can follow Lansing United FC and the rest of USL League One all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, US Open Cup, and more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. My usual disclaimer I always give: the best value in television. That shot will go just wide of the frame. Brandon Eaton, coming off an ACL tear last season, has 2 assists this year. Stefan Cleveland's workload has been fairly light so far. Short turnaround for Nate Miller's team. There'll be another short turnaround coming up on Saturday when FC Tucson rolls into town. We'll kick it at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. I'll have the call for you. That foul goes against Humi Moshobani. Louis Bennett back up to his feet. Louis Bennett on loan from Memphis 901 FC. Played his college soccer at Marquette. His father is the head coach at Marquette. Always a good soccer program in downtown Milwaukee. There's a cross, and Stefan Cleveland has to go to the turf to grab that one. Check the Sparrow replay. Carter Manley making a good 1v1 move, but Stefan Cleveland on top of things. Forward Madison looking for their first real sustained pressure. Lansing will try the right side again. Here's Carr. Homa N4. Now Moshobani looking for N4. Moshobani goes to the turf. Official says play on. Brandon Eaton gives it away. Reese Williams made a move, but instead it's Moon to the top of the D. Moshobani lets it go through. N4 taken down. Lansing will keep the possession. He's Usl Cerda. All sent out. Touch just wide of the left post. That was Elma Enfor again. He's been a force through 29 plus minutes. Pass threaded through. Marshall Hollingsworth touched it ahead, and Enfor just missed an opportunity at a brace. Sprang one off the post. He's had a beautiful bicycle goal. Just chipped that one wide. Here's Enfor again. Passes it ahead, then makes a move. Instead, the target's Nick Moon. Attempted pass back to Moon. Instead, to Toyama. Now the ball sent ahead on the right side. Stefan Cleveland, great anticipation, came way off the line. The old broadcaster's jinx, I guess. Stefan Cleveland wasn't really up to much so far, and since that time, he's had to make a couple quality decisions. First minute. Coulter sent it ahead, and that was too far for Karl Schneider. Throw in coming up. Schneider with the long throw in ahead. Found its mark, but once again, Oliver White unable to control. Ponto gave it a run, couldn't catch up to it. Ball volleyed back and forth. There's Oliver White. 1 goal in 3 matches played for Memphis. And that beautiful game winner against Tormenta last match. Nick Moon, 4 goals on the season. Tonight, do the formation shift. It's been more of a facilitator. Beautiful through ball sent ahead. It's onside. Smart, the touch! And a goal for forward Madison FC. Don Smart, one of the very best in the league at doing just that, scoring goals. We are level at 1. Check the Sparrow Health Systems replay. Beautiful chip pass ahead. And Don Smart does the rest. His 6th goal of the season came in, tied for 3rd in USL League One goal scoring. He continues his ascent. Two of the higher scoring teams as of late in USL League One, putting on a show in the early going. 33rd minute, we are level at 1. Lansing Ignite FC respond. Second consecutive match, they've taken a 1-0 lead. Only to see the opponent come back and level things. Wyatt Omsberg. What kind of confidence does this instill in forward Madison FC? Sounds against the Ignite. move on to the 35th minute. You're in downtown Lansing, Cooley Law School Stadium. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. It's been an electric first half. Beautiful goals from big-time goal scorers. Throw-in went to Oliver White. White controlled it nicely. Here's Manley. Manley with some moves. His cross deflected out. Corner upcoming for forward Madison. After tonight's match, forward Madison will host Chattanooga on Saturday. That will start 3 straight home matches. We mentioned the fact they have made their move 3-1-1 in their last 5, and they're in a position to do some damage at home. Louis Bennett serves the corner, headed across, loose inside the 18. Volley attempt, bounced into the turf. Stefan Cleveland will make the grab. Sure-handedly. Stefan Cleveland wings it out beautifully. Fricky towards the left side. LIFC finding some space along that left side. Moshabani makes a run, goes back to N4. N4. Nick Moon. Moon in the 18. Goes wide, chips it up ahead. Ball goes off the crossbar. Elma N4 had it for a second. Lansing Ignite, very dangerous. Williams, a service. Comes loose. That shot is blocked off the foot of Ivo Cerda. LIFC buzzing in the last minute. Tons of entertainment here tonight, just over the top of Nick Moon, who made a run. Replays brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely, choose Sparrow. Beautiful header by Pato that clipped the crossbar. Nate Miller has to like what he's seen offensively. Of course, it was the one defensive breakdown that allowed this match to be leveled by Don Smart. Daryl Shore certainly pleased to be level after falling behind early on the road. Never usually a prescription for success. The Mingos have bounced back. Xavier Gomez through the middle. Gomez threaded it through towards Pato. And the foul will go against forward Madison. There is Pato. He scored 39 goals in his college career at St. Mary's in Division II. 8 goals last year for Corpus Christi FC. Which direction does LIFC want to go here in the 39th minute? Tumi Moshobani in the neighborhood. Kyle Carr will move out towards the side. Moshobani could give it a go with that left foot. And he does, and sends it over top of the bar. Tumi Moshobani scored 3 goals in 10 matches played for the Charlotte Eagles of USL League 2 last season. First goal in this club's history. We go into the 40th minute of a very entertaining first half. Madison will take it away. Here's Don Smart. He's got a goal on his resume this evening. Manley made a run, and he will get on the end of this one. He's been dangerous 1v1. A little too aggressive on the pass. But a corner lined up for forward Madison FC. This will be the third corner of the night. Stephon Cleveland's workload has increased in the last 10 minutes. He will be tested again. Louis Bennett will line it up. Another in-swinger on tap. Bennett this time plays it short. Manley crosses it. Punched out by Cleveland. That shot will go over top of the bar right in front of the assembly line supporters group. Don Smart, captain's armband. His 6th goal of the season. Stephon Cleveland will put it back in play right in front of the assembly line. Oliver White got the assist on Smart's goal. So Oliver White has made his presence felt for forward Madison FC. Game winner last week, an assist this week. And it was quality, too, from White. Here's Nick Moon, 1v2. Moon loses control of it. Are you looking for the latest USL League One news and content? Follow at USL League One on Twitter, Facebook, and the Gram for exclusive access and updates. Get social with USL League One. Reese Williams, his cross played out. Corner on deck for Lansing Ignite. Karl Schneider. 8 matches started this season. Marshall Hollingsworth will send in the corner. 42nd minute. We're level at 1. Hollingsworth drives it inside the 18. Cleared out. Volleyed back in. Will just bounce across the goal line. Nick Moon has been a factor. 4 goals this season. Moon had the game winner in the earlier matchup against forward Madison. Here's Oliver White making a run, but Stephon Cleveland beats him to the ball. We've said this before in the broadcast. Nick Moon for Nate Miller and Lansing Ignite, really a Tupac player. How do you want it? Because he can play any spot on the pitch, play any role as we've seen tonight. He's been a facilitator. So leads the side in goals scored. Can defend as well. Restart played short. That was threaded through. Stepping down in the box was Brandon Eaton. He wanted the whistle, did not get it. Now it's Eric Leonard. I don't imagine there'll be too much stoppage time. There's Don Smart beating everyone to the ball. Toyama sends it to the top of the D. Trying to step through was Brandon Eaton. Here's Elma Enfor looking to counter. Moshabani's up with them, as is Nick Moon. Through ball sent ahead. A little bit too deep. It was cleared away by Omsberg. Gomez gets it back on the left side. Evo Cerda saying I got tons of space here in the middle. goes to Reese Williams. Lansing will send it back. Shuffle the deck. 45th minute. Carr turns, plays it back to the keeper. Cleveland surveys the scene and now booms it up the pitch. Flicked ahead by Nick Moon. Williams almost won it to Pato. Now Moon has it back. Moon hesitates. Trying to go across. Nobody on the other end. Now can Smart counter. Sends it ahead to Nunez. Nunez has Smart and finds him. Smart on the move. Gets around the keeper. Smart cannot catch up to it. And a goal kick awarded as we cross into stoppage time. 1 minute of stoppage time is brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehab partner of Lansing Ignite FC. With Don Smart lurking. How about this beautiful through ball by Nunez? Don Smart just couldn't quite get it settled down. A very crispy first half of play, a couple of beautiful goals. Some good chances. Post hit as well. Here's Moshobani, tried to find N4. N4 one of the penalty awarded, did not get it.
Come on, stay tuned in. Two balls. Hey, there's two balls.
Final few seconds of the first half. Maybe time for one more go by Lansing Ignite FC. Here's Xavier Gomez to the top of the D. Pato. Across to the right side, Moon. Moon 1v1. Hesitates, drags it. Pato with a shot. That's on frame. Coulter will go to the turf, and that should just about do it. And the whistle sounds, completing the first half of play. Good back and forth action, some high quality goals. That man, one of the best in the league, Don Smart, in the 33rd minute, leveled the match at 1 after brilliance from Elma N4 in the 17th minute. And there is Elma N4 walking off. Nearly had a brace in that first half, had to settle for one brilliant one instead. 45 minutes in the books. We'll take our first halftime break. We are level at 1 at Cooley Law School Stadium. We'll be right back with more. This is USL League One Soccer. .45 minutes down here at Cooley Law School Stadium, just about ready to go towards the second half. Now tomorrow the quarterfinals are coming up in the U.S. Open Cup. 2 USL League teams still in action. New Mexico and St. Louis are both still alive. Let's take a look back at how they got to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup.
for Cervena. He has a good effort. Oh, that is sensational from Brandon Cervena. Back in stride and back in form with his club after U20 international duty. Ball sent the other way. Santi Moore might be able to get there. Good save off the line. Here's Brader in front. Come on, Brader! New Mexico United are level. Out of absolutely nothing. Moments after the go-ahead goal for FC Dallas. And it's Kevon Brader, who is on a Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup tear. Flipped in, back post. Justin Schmidt was there. Now it's Moore on the first time. Still loose in front. Brader still loose. Hamilton, and it's in for New Mexico. Sam Hamilton on the doorstep and puts New Mexico United on the doorstep of a date with the Loons of Minnesota United in the quarterfinals. FC Dallas 1, New Mexico 2.
Perhaps for Cincinnati, it's 1 win in 12 as it's given away here at the back. Decoy to slide in Cicerone. Here's Cicerone, peeling it back. Kadeem Dinkers! Didn't get clean purchase on it. Tried to stab at it from 8 yards out. Manfred there from official at the ground. And Sam Fick tries to head it back towards his goalkeeper Gomez, who bails him out. Eventually does give away Cincinnati. Towards Cicerone, well done to let it run. Cicerone! Not the most convincing save there from Shevasov Teton. As Hilton can now take the corner. Delivery here with pace. Fink! Sam Fink has done it! In front to the St. Louis. That might just be the goal that sends St. Louis FC through to the quarterfinal.
Now let's take a look at the U.S. Open Cup schedule for tomorrow's quarterfinals. We're getting down to it in terms of who's going to move on to the Final Four. And we check out the matches all available on ESPN+. Of course, St. Louis FC will be mixing it up with Atlanta United and New Mexico United against Minnesota United. And of course, always a good matchup when LAFC squares off against the Portland Timbers. Now, let's take a look at the USL Championship mid-season awards and how they were handed out.
Monarchs go for goal and they find it! Opio's gone for goal, another deflection off the post and in to come on top. Shot and goal! What a beauty!
Justin Dillon moving up the middle, he's going to push that ball wide toward Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a first touch cross back inside for Dillon and the goal!
Inside the 18, shot, push wide!
Loose in front, it's Frater! What a hit!
He plays it into the box, headed down,
Oh
and
my
Frater!
goodness, to Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter in for the goal! Nice cross, Kiesewetter, it's in!
Asante outside the box, Asante, goal!
It's Rios! It's a great cross! Daniel Rios again!
Ryan Brown sends it, and it's a goal! Ryan Brown!
Lubin, what a save! A second save, loose in front! Lubin guarding the post.
Denied by McCarthy!
A lot more height on it, McCarthy, a great save! On the volley! Oh, what a save! Newton again.
Collier curls, saved.
Ooh, looking for a shooting lane, coming to left. Pipped away! He got it on frame. Olsen up to the task.
Deco with a touch! Great save, Tempakis!
Shot on, Tempakis with a great save. Nice little 1-2. Caleb Richards. Richards getting it back. Caleb Richards.
And Douglas Martinez able to put it back in.
Martinez puts it back. to Coffey. Goal!
Lofted ball in, Williamson.
Good build up here for Portland Timbers too. Good chance for Williamson.
Swinging away, header, Robertson. Follow up in from Lobo.
Well, the header comes in. A great save and on the follow.
Outside at the top of the box, it's dangerous from there. What a fantastic finish!
Let's take a peek at this week's USL League One news and notes. Tormenta took their first home loss on Saturday, while Greenville forced the first draw at North Texas. And this week's going to be a logjam for USL League One. 7 matches on tap. 4 sides will play twice here in Week 16. And the player of the week, when you do something nobody else has done, like Dallas J, you get to be the USL League One player of the week as he pitched a shutout at North Texas. The USL League One team of the week, of course, Lansing Ignite fan C, Xavier Gomez in the middle. Of course, forward Madison FC well represented as well, which shows you the run of form that forward Madison has had as of late. The USL League One Power Rankings drop every Monday at USLLeague1.com, and things, they are a-changin'. Chattanooga Red Wolves sliding up into second place. First time in a long time. It hasn't been a 1-2 of North Texas and South Georgia Tormenta. Let's check out the goal leaders here in USL League One. The usual suspects up top. Of course, Stephen Beatty starting to close some ground for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Who's the best at setting things up? There you see. Paulo Jr. has made his way onto that list for forward Madison FC. He's the guy that makes it all go for the Mingos. The goals against leader. Who's going to win the Golden Glove? Stefan Cleveland of Lansing Ignite FC climbing the charts. He has been a guy that really has been a steadying presence for this Lansing Ignite FC side defensively. Let's take a look at the scoreboard from last weekend. 4 matches in totality, a table-changing weekend. As you see, North Texas with the draw at home, and of course, South Georgia Tormenta FC with that loss to the Mingos, really moving things around in the USL League One table. 6 big matches on the schedule in addition to the one here tonight, and there they all are. Lansing Ignite FC will be back at Cooley Law School Stadium hosting FC Tucson. We'll have it for you right here on ESPN Plus Saturday night at 7. Forward Madison FC will round things out as they play host to Chattanooga Red Wolves SC at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll take our final break. When we come back, the highlights, the stats, everything you need to know from the first 45 of play, and of course, we will get the second half going as well. Fans, be on the lookout Saturday as forward Madison FC returns home. It's a pool party. Inflatable flamingos. A can of White Claw, just $35. That's all you need to live right there, folks. A plastic flamingo, a can of White Claw, and of course some forward Madison FC soccer action as well. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first 45 minutes of play. We are level at 1. Very exciting. First 45, Lansing Ignite FC really dominated the possession early on in the first half, and they created some quality chances. And Nick Moon with a beautiful setup and an even more beautiful attempt from Elma Enfor with the back heel. Would have been a highlight reel goal for sure, but instead he popped it off the right post, but he would not rest for long. Elma Enfor, maybe the goal of the season. Off the bounce, Enfor the bicycle kick, buries it into the right side of the goal, and that put Lansing Ignite FC up ahead. And really a bolt of energy through Cooley Law School Stadium. How would the road team respond? Well, Forward Madison FC would give you their answer in the 33rd minute. Lansing Ignite FC continuing to put pressure on after the goal. There was another touch by Elma Enfor that nearly resulted in another LIFC goal. But just then, Forward Madison FC, as we talked about, would move forward. Beautiful touch ahead from Oliver White, and of course Don Smart is one of the best goal scorers in the league. He's not going to miss from there, and certainly he didn't off the hesitation. And Forward Madison FC was feeling it as they leveled this match at 1. Take a look at the numbers from the first half. Lansing continued to dominate the possession to the tune of 63% to 37%, and dominated in the shots department as well. But the only line that matters, that line up top, goals are even at 1. And Forward Madison FC certainly has to like their chair in the game right now as we are ready to start the second half of play. And that man, Elma Enfor, does he have some more magic? We will find out in just a couple of moments. But Enfor certainly has contributed some moments of brilliance. Forward Madison FC in those road white kits. They'll be having a pool party next week when they return home. When they host Chattanooga, that'll be the start of 3 straight home matches for Forward Madison FC. Lansing Ignite will be home on Saturday as well to host FC Tucson. Daryl Shore, head coach for Forward Madison. It will be interesting to see the game plan for the second 45. They have conceded a lot of the possession, but they're just fine with the way things are right now. Madison will have the possession to get things started. Referee with the final checks here before the whistle sounds. Get the okay from the keepers. Pushes the button on the watch. And the whistle sounds, away we go. The second half from Cooley Law School Stadium. All to play for. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us, wherever you may be watching around the world on ESPN+. Lansing Ignite FC and the Mingos mixing it up. Big 3 points on the line. LIFC currently holding that 4th and final playoff spot in the League One table. Forward Madison FC can get a win here this evening. They would jump a couple of teams, take over that positioning. Short week for both of these teams. 7 USL League One matches. It's all starting here on this Tuesday night. Player down for Forward Madison. Trainers summoned out onto the pitch. Let's check the Sparrow Health Systems replay. Looks like it might have been a cramp issue. It was 82 degrees at the opening kick. Trying to get the stretch in right now. So it looks like it could be a cramp issue. hold no medical license, though. I'm not one to make a judgment. As a matter of fact, there will be a substitution. Daryl Shore will use one of his subs. So Brandon Eaton will come out due to the injury. J.C. Banks will make his way in. So the Milwaukee, Wisconsin native J.C. Banks comes in. Former Horizon League Player of the Year back in 2009. He scored 35 goals in his career at Wisconsin Green Bay. His father, Jimmy, played for the U.S. men's national team in the 1990 World Cup. Banks very reliable, 91% pass completion in his own half. Pato unable to find it at his feet. Now Smart making a run on the right side. Smart tracks it down. Works 1v1. Manley lost it. Hollingsworth sends it out to Moshobani. Moshobani has it tackled away by Bennett. There off the quick restart. Here's Xavier Gomez. 49th minute, level at 1. So far, the start to the second half doesn't have quite the same fireworks the first had. Madison FC, though, holding a lot more of the possession than they have really all night long. Lansing had it 63% of the time in that first 45. Madison has had more of it to start things. Josiel Nunez. 3 goals and an assist this season. 14 matches played for the Panama national team. Give way to Carter Manley. Manley's had a couple of nice crosses here this evening. Nick Moon will clear that one away from the foot of the Lansing goal. Elma Enfor taken down. And that will be a booking, I believe. That will go to Don Smart. Let's check it again on the Sparrow Health Systems replay. Enfor going down. Did stop a potential counter for Lansing, but Don Smart will have to tread lightly. The final 39 minutes plus of this one. Ivo Cerda, the 2-time defending Lansing Ignite FC Player of the Month. He has been steady as steady can be. Former Michigan Wolverine. Scored 9 goals for Michigan during his career. Also spent some time with the Michigan Bucks in the PDL. Don Smart in the books. Coulter swings it out to the left side. Madison once again looking to move forward. Ball flicked on here. Smart trying to get on the end of it. He does. Attempted to drop the pass back off to Oliver White. Couldn't get everything he wanted on it. Throw in comes to White. White touches it back to Nunez. To the middle, Bennett. Bennett tried to find Mariga Toyama. Couldn't quite do it. Stefan Cleveland will get it rolling. Cleveland made his MLS debut for the Chicago Fire last year on August 4th against Real Salt Lake. Played a senior year of college at Louisville, national soccer power. He's 14th in the country in goals against average in his senior year at Louisville. Good start to the second half for forward Madison. They have flipped the script. Ooh, and the whistle and the foul will go against Louis Bennett. He doesn't like it.
Hey, if you win the ball first and he slides into him, it's not a foul.
Xavier Gomez down.
If we win the ball first, if he wins the ball.
Louis Bennett saying, I got the ball.
But we win the ball first. He goes down to ground, he gets the ball. The second one? The second one? He's standing there. That's because he's
Bennett looking for a further explanation. And Bennett did get there first.
It's a clean tackle. It's a clean tackle. All right. 53, 52, 45. When we watch the video,
So here we go.
next time, okay? I guarantee you it's a clean tackle.
Brandon Fricke curls it towards the left side. Elma Enfor being marked by Manley. Goes to Hollingsworth. Serda pressured, and he plays it back. Forward Madison really with a high line of pressure here to start the second half. Eric Leonard touched it over the line. Throw-in coming up for Lansing. Shabani tried to get into the mix. Couldn't come away with it. Long ball sent up. Can Oliver White track it down? Deflected over the line, and a throw-in coming up for Lansing. Fans of USL unveiled its elite youth platform, USL Academy. This allows clubs at all levels across the USL to develop local youth and compete at the highest levels across the United States, including the USL Academy Cup. For more information, visit uslsoccer.com/academy. USL continuing their great efforts with youth soccer in America. As the game continues to grow across America, that certainly will be a key component to the success of the game. USL making their mark as far as that goes. Marshall Hollingsworth will drop it back. Ivo Cerda gives it away, but then Williams takes it back. Williams with some space. Williams has his attempt blocked. It goes out for a corner. First corner of the second half for Lansing Ignite. Forward Madison has really had the better end of it to start this second half. See what Lansing does with this corner opportunity. Marshall Hollingsworth over. Scored a goal for the Columbus Crew in U.S. Open Cup play. During his stint with them, serves the corner. Inside the box, Ivo Cerda sends it wide. Sparrow Health Systems replay. Cerda just couldn't drive it down towards the turf. He was right on the doorstep. Nunez. Played up towards Oliver White. Smart attempted to make an overlapping run. Touch wide to the left. J.C. Banks goes back to that left side. The cross intended for Don Smart. Over the top. Schneider trots back down the pitch. Cleveland drives it, looking for N4. N4 did some good work to knock it down, but unable to complete it. White was in an offside spot. Bariga Toyama, and the flag is up.
Come on, keep going.
Miller wants some energy from his Lansing Ignite FC side. Here's a man that can provide it, certainly. He energized the entire stadium after that bicycle goal in the 17th minute. Nick Moon almost created a turnover. Coulter just bang it down the pitch. Reese Williams attempts to make a turn, and he does. Williams played for Real Monarchs last season, 84% pass completion rate. Here's Nick Moon with some space. Moon goes to N4. N4. Touch lets him down. Moon again. Official says play on. Madison trying to set up a counter. Instead, Banks will go to Bennett. Manley. Smart.
Come on, Don. Turn, be ready.
Quick throw-in coming up for Lansing Ignite. Gomez tosses it in. Pato the target. Pato throws it into N4. N4 makes a turn, and he's taken down. That prevented a possible scoring opportunity. Professional foul for forward Madison. Let's check the Sparrow replay. Wyatt Omsberg. Again, professional foul. That broke up LIFC's opportunity. Here's Xavier Gomez. 61st minute. Curls it inside the 18. Headed up. Brandon Fricky. Fricky gets up. Jogs back down the pitch, thinking about what might have been. We're more than 2/3 of the way through this one. Nate Miller still has all 3 substitutions available to him. Brandon Eaton came out of this one right after the start of the second half for forward Madison. J.C. Banks came on. Shore has 2 subs remaining. Reese Williams will concede the throw-in. His clearance attempt bounced back off of his foot. Jiro Bariga Toyama did a very nice job winning that possession. Here's White, his shot blocked. Trickle all the way down into the corner. Marshall Hollingsworth will throw it in as we check out our Sparrow replay. Reese Williams did the job. Oliver White was in a dangerous spot. You see the frustration on his face. As Williams saved the day. And makes a run, some pressure on Omsberg. Louis Bennett sends it ahead to nobody in particular. Shobani turns and he's taken down. And this will be a booking. Louis Bennett will get a card here in the 63rd minute. So Bennett in the books. So Smart now playing on a yellow, and Louis Bennett as well. Got a handful of jersey, he knows it. Took the card to prevent the attack. Gomez loses it. J.C. Banks on the far left side. Throw-in awarded to Lansing. Lansing Ignite FC just not able to get things rolling here in the second half. Had nearly the possession edge that they had in the first half. Here comes forward Madison again. White, the whistle sounds. Offside is the call. Coming up in a few moments for forward Madison FC. As you see in the bottom of your screen, Paulo Jr. makes his way into this match very soon. Carter Manley. Smart goes down to the turf and the foul is called. That will give the opportunity for Paulo Jr. to come in, the second sub of the night for Daryl Shore. Jr. leading assist man for forward Madison, has 4 of them this year. He spent 3 seasons in MLS, also played in 41 matches for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers. Oliver White comes out. Good 65 minutes of play though from Oliver White. See if this necessitates a counter move from Nate Miller. Ball sent up. Here's Smart. Attempted cross, popped up in the air. Smart gets it back. Right foot curled in. Set up again. That shot was blocked by Gomez. Lansing Ignite trying to cue the counter, and they do. Elma Enfor on the move. Enfor's 1v3, waits for some help, and finds it. Steps up to take possession. Moshobani crosses over to Gomez. Gomez on the move. His shot is blocked. Good end-to-end action here in the last few minutes. Nunez, the reversal. Nicely struck to the far touchline. Moves up into the play at the top of the D. Bennett, service inside the 18. Stefan Cleveland steps up and rolls it out quickly to Elma Enfor. Enfor between the legs. Can't quite catch up. Beautiful nutmeg by Elma Enfor. He has had a flair for the dramatic this evening. Kickabout now for Omsberg and Louis Bennett. Carter Manley with some space. Carr heads it down, but it comes right to Toyama. Taken away again. Reese Williams with another strong defensive play, his second in about 10 minutes. Ball comes free to Williams. N4. 1v1 N4. The attempted shot was blocked. In a corner upcoming. Carter Manley has been strong. 23rd overall pick of the Minnesota United in 2018 MLS Super Draft. Marshall Hollingsworth over. He will serve up the corner. 69th minute. Hollingsworth pops it in the air, headed on by Pato over top of the frame. Pato the target. Omsberg will find Bennett, and away forward Madison goes. Open space in midfield. Turnover. N4's up on the left side, calling for it. Moon tried to serve it to him. Lansing wanted a handball. They will not get it. Coulter will outlet it to Nunez. 70th minute. Through ball attempted for Paulo Jr. Stefan Cleveland off the line. Cleveland goes to N4, and here's N4 again with some space. N4 to Pato. Pato left side. Comes across, fakes across. Now chips it up. Diving stop made by Coulter. Forward Madison will use their final sub, I believe, in just a few moments. Christian Diaz, also known as Pato. We got a couple of Patos in this matchup. What will Nate Miller do as far as the 3 substitutions available at his disposal? Marshall Hollingsworth down on the pitch. It was a warm day in the Lansing area. Opening kick temperature was 82 degrees. Training staff continuing to tend to Hollingsworth. Christian Diaz officially makes his way into the match, replacing Bariga Toyama. Third sub for Daryl Shore. Hollingsworth takes a seat on the bench. Substitution coming, I believe, for Lansing Ignite FC. South Sault St. Duke. And Alex Bruce. Celso will come in. Alex Bruce will come in to replace Marshall Hollingsworth. And Celso will replace Moshe Bani. Miller uses 2 of his subs in the 73rd minute. Gear up for a big finish, everybody. Forward Madison has been good in the second half. Here's Manley. Manley gets it back. Paulo Jr., the target that got all the way through inside the 18. Nunez had it for a second. Long shot in. Cleveland makes the grab. Forward Madison on the attack in this second half. Lansing United FC, multiple occasions, tried to counter. Celso certainly has the pace for that. Nunez through the middle, touches it ahead. J.C. Banks was the intended target. But Stefan Cleveland came up to take it away. Nunez again. Otto tries to make a turn. Kyle Carr will drop it back. It's a big match here, folks, as we start the second half of the season. 3 points for forward Madison FC would put them in that 4th and final playoff spot. That ball flicked ahead by N4. That is occupied right now by Lansing. Could be a lot of movement this week with tons of matches in USL League One as Cleveland comes out. Half volleys that one up towards midfield. Bennett wide to the left side. 7 total USL League One matches this week. Both these teams will be back at it. Both will be at home on Saturday. Madison will host Chattanooga. Lansing United FC will play host to FC Tucson. Nunez to Banks. Banks inside the 18, played out. Ponto moving with N4, finds N4. Alex Bruce with fresh legs. Trying to make a run. Here's Ponto, the top of the D, wings it out to Celso. Celso. Not a lot on it as Omsberg takes it away easily. 76th minute, the screws continue to tighten. There's a giveaway. Paulo Jr. Banks wide to the left. Christian Diaz into the middle. Nunez disappointed with his effort. Puts his hands on his knees. Nunez 3 goals and an assist this season. Scored goals for his national team as well, Panama. Paulo Jr. Bennett's been effective in this matchup, playing on a yellow card. He scooped up in the 63rd minute. Celso tries to make a move. Celso still with it. Celso to Pato, trying to go back to Celso. It's cleared out of harm's way. Eric Leonard was taking no chances. Miller back on the sideline for Lansing United FC. missing last week's matchup. He said the view was a little bit better. He said it was brutal not being down there. Nick Moon. Moon taken down by J.C. Banks. This will be a situation for Lansing Ignite. The free kick from just outside the 18. J.C. Banks hit with that whistle. It actually looked worse in real time than it did on the replay. But I guess if you think about it, how could that be possible if it's the same thing? Interesting. Here's Kyle Carr. Dangerous opportunity for Lansing Ignite FC. 78th minute. Carr, the service towards the back post. Headed away, top of the D. Celso has it, makes a move. Celso dribbles through. That shot blocked from Ivo Cerda. Celso maybe one too many touches. Carr the service again, coming off the line and making a very calm, cool, and collected grab was Ryan Coulter. Smart through the middle, gives and now goes. Smart was the target, and that pass was blocked. The handball will be called against Lansing. Which way will forward Madison go with this restart? Louis Bennett over. Said the ball's chipped up towards the 18. Nicely done. Christian Diaz couldn't do everything he wanted with it. Nick Moon with some moves. Now he's dispossessed. Paulo Jr., his service into the box. Stefan Cleveland makes a very confident catch. We're in the 80th minute as the pressure mounts. That ball sent in towards the 18. Carr pops it up in the air. Back heel pass. That found Christian Diaz. Recovery by Celso, plays it away. Here's Nick Moon looking to go. Moon to the middle. Once again, great defensive play by Louis Bennett. The ball pinballs back and forth over midfield. Carter Manley plays it over the line to get the stoppage. The injured forward Madison player. Check that Sparrow Health Systems replay. Daryl Shore wants a yellow card. Rafa Minsigan will check in for Lansing, the final substitution of the evening for Nate Miller. Pato comes out. So Minsigan in. All the subs have been used up. It'll be about an 8.5 minute plus stoppage time sprint to the finish. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. You may be watching around the world on ESPN+. Whistle sounds. Fans, you can follow Lansing United FC and the rest of the USL League One all season long on ESPN+, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, US Open Cup, and more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN+. Find out more at espnplus.com. N4 plays it wide to the right side. Elma N4 has the goal for Lansing back in the 17th minute. A brilliant bicycle kick. Don Smart would slot home a nice one to answer for forward Madison in the 32nd minute. That is where we stand for Madison FC. Let's have more of the possession here in the second half. But it has not resulted in a goal. Coulter sends it back to Omsberg. High pressure here from Lansing Ignite. A little bit too far for Paulo Jr. to catch up to. 84th minute. Cleveland sends it down the pitch. Goes to L4. Minsigan swings it wide to the right. Towards Celso. He was at the top of the 6. Headed away and a throw-in coming for Lansing Ignite FC. They have tilted the pitch over the course of the last few minutes. Went back up to the top. Here's Carr. Ricky went through the middle. There was nobody on the other end for LIFC. Here comes Celso with some pressure, and Celso will be hit with the foul call. Leonard trying to shake it off. Forward Madison bench wanted a yellow card.
Here we go, boys. Keep going. Keep us organized, Louis.
Paulo Jr. as we get back to live action. Sent that one over the goal line. Smart, able to keep it in play for forward Madison. They get a chance out of it, giving it a go. That shot was blocked from the top of the D by Nunez. Celso on the other side, trying to use his pace. He'll win a throw. Had a couple of stoppages for injuries, substitutions. Might be looking at a good 4 minutes or so of stoppage time. There is a foul. Louis Bennett already playing on a yellow card. Quick restart. Here's Minsigan. Minsigan inside the 18. His shot blocked, and that will go out for a corner. Minsigan will line it up quickly. Nine goals in 9 matches played for Lansing United last season. Minsigan serves it up towards the back post. Easy grab for Ryan Coulter. 87th minute. Paulo Jr. threads it through. Christian Diaz has it taken away. Reese Williams again. Minsigan up with Celso. Celso Celso inside the 18. Celso shot trickles just wide of the right post. How about that receive from Celso? Look at that, got just a piece of it. A hesitation and feathered it just wide. Well, looks like Coulter got a piece of that with his arm. The 88th minute.
One done. One done.
Paulo Jr. Flag is up.
That's bullshit. Bullshit.
Smart in just ahead of the play.
Playing 14 versus 11.
Nate Miller. Does his side have some late match magic? Miller called home points mandatory. And Celso get on the end of it, just out of his reach. Coulter will retreat to the 6 line. Coulter played the Emerald Force in the MPSL last year. Goalkeeper here tonight, also the keeper coach for Daryl Shore's staff. Kyle Carr through the middle. Couldn't do what he wanted to with it. Nick Moon will drop it back to the keeper. And there's a giveaway. Here's Nunez. Nunez might give it a go once he crossed the 18. But instead lost the possession. Throw in coming up. Minsigan wants a ball quickly. One of the benefits of being at home. N4 hesitates, makes a move, pass, played out. We're in the 90th minute. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. If you're just tuning in, where you been? It's been a good one. At Cooley Law School Stadium. A couple of first half goals. Paulo Jr. sprawled out on the turf.
Get in our shape. 4 minutes is wrong.
Here's J.C. Banks to Nunez again. Nunez cross, played out by Nick Moon. There will be 4 minutes of stoppage time, brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehabilitation partner of Lansing Ignite FC. Whistle and a foul.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe that they don't have a yellow card tonight.
This is a dangerous spot for forward Madison FC. Josiel Nunez up with Louis Bennett. The line is drawn. Celso and Bruce the wall. Bennett puts a left foot into it, curls it, headed away. Xavier Gomez takes it out of harm's way temporarily. Forward Madison pressing here, trying to get a late match winner. If they can do it, they'll slide up into the 4th and final playoff spot. Minsigan steps through. Here comes an opportunity for Lansing. Minsigan still with it. Finds Bruce. Bruce, back to Mintz again, the shot! And a goal for Lansing Ignite FC. Rafa Mintz again, 92nd minute. Hey, 2-1 Lansing Ignite FC. Brilliance on the counter. And Minsigan got it all going. Found Alex Bruce. Bruce went back, and Minsigan makes no mistake. Could it be a match winner? Minsigan removes the kit. Tells everyone to remember the name. Second of the season, but none bigger. Forward Madison just has a few moments left to try to equalize. Minsigan did get a yellow card for moving his jersey. He'll trade that though. There's a cross, Cleveland, it's loose! And just like that, forward Madison levels at 2. J.C. Banks with a stunner. Stefan Cleveland couldn't handle the cross, and J.C. Banks made him pay the price. Right place, right time. J.C. Banks gets his third of the year. LIFC left to ponder what if. In the 94th minute, with their back against the wall, forward Madison FC responds and may have stolen a draw. Long service up towards the 18. Paulo Jr. Good possession from Paulo Jr. Send it up to the middle though. Here's Mintz again. Mintz again hesitates, shoots. Bruce the shot. He finds the back of the net. Unbelievable. Here in Cooley Law School Stadium, Alex Bruce. Unbelievable. Can you believe this finish? At the final moment, Alex Bruce slots one in the right side. Rafa Minsigan got it started again. Ryan Coulter was frozen. And the cakes may be on the griddle here in Lansing. What a finish. His third goal of the season in the 95th minute. Lansing will send it back down. Celso with Alex Bruce. It's 2v3. Bruce will just go right to the corner. There can't be much time left. Throw in awarded to Madison. The whistle sounds in one of the craziest finishes you will ever see. Alex Bruce gets the match winner in the pump of the fist from Nate Miller. What an incredible finish here in Lansing. 3-2, the Ignite get the win. Lansing Ignite FC steal 3 points at the end. Incredible. Joy for the home fans that turned to despair, that turned back into joy. We will sort this thing out when we come back. A crazy finish here in the 5-1-7, the home side. Lansing Ignite FC gets the 3-2 win. We'll be back to wrap it all up. This is USL League One Soccer. Those guys very happy. The assembly line, I'm sure, stunned by what they just saw. One of the most incredible finishes you will ever see in any soccer match, anywhere. And that is the man of the hour. Let's check out tonight's unwavering defensive player of the game, brought to you by Kuntz Law. And that was Stefan Cleveland as he made the stop back in the 73rd minute. That's back when this match was normal. Before really all hell broke loose here in Lansing, but that was our defensive play of the match, brought to you by Kuntz Law. But Alex Bruce stunned everybody with the late match winner in the 95th minute. Let's take a look at the highlights from this one. A great start back in the first half, which seems like a lifetime ago. But Elma Enfor got the scoring started for Lansing Ignite FC in tremendous fashion. Off a service from Reese Williams, and here you see off the volley the bicycle kick. And you thought, wow, it can't get much better than that. That's a great start to the match. Yeah, we were off and rolling, no doubt about it. But forward Madison FC would answer not too long after that. As one of the very best goal scorers in all USL League One, Don Smart would get on the end of that tremendous ball and slot it into the right side. And you're thinking to yourself, man, this is a lot of fun here tonight. A couple of first half goals. Don Smart, he's one of the better goal scorers in this league. But little did we know what we were in for in the second half, as that opportunity would go off the crossbar. But a tremendous finish to this one. In stoppage time, Rafa Minzigan would go up to Alex Bruce, get it back, and then score. And Rafa Minzigan, in the 92nd minute, would put Lansing Ignite FC up 2-1. Figured it would probably be a late game winner, right? No. On the other side, J.C. Banks would level just moments later in the 94th minute. 4th minute of stoppage time, Banks would score. So you figure, wow, that was a pretty exciting close. What a good night of soccer. But wait, there's more. Alex Bruce slots one into the right corner for an absolute stunner. Game-winning goal for Bruce, 3-2. Lansing Ignite FC steals 3 on their home pitch at Cooley Law School Stadium. Possession edge for LIFC. Don't let those numbers fool you, though. Forward Madison FC really carried the play in the second half for a good portion of that second half. But 21 shots for Lansing Ignite. But the last one would be the difference, as Alex Bruce would be the hero. What's tonight's play of the match? There's a lot to choose from. Tonight's play of the match is brought to you by Telecris Plasma Resources. Pride for our donors, passion for our patients. Help create life-saving medication by donating plasma today. Elma Enfor, the bicycle off the half volley. Cracker of a goal from Enfor. He almost had a backheel one that was brilliant that went off the post right before that. So let's check the updated USL League One standings. A huge 3 for Lansing Ignite FC as they climb to 3rd place in the USL League One table. Crushing defeat for forward Madison FC. They thought they had this match leveled, but not the case. The home side gets 3 points. They are knocking on the door. South Georgia Tormenta FC for 2nd place in the League One standings. Both sides will be back in action. And you figure Alex Bruce's autograph will be in demand tonight in downtown Lansing. A tremendous finish to this one. I don't know that I've seen a finish like this in all my soccer broadcasting career. This was absolutely incredible. What a night in the 5-1-7. Lansing Ignite FC escapes with a 3-2 win over forward Madison FC. They will talk about this match for a long time to come. Not a lot of time for recovery for both sides as they have home matches on Saturday night. But That does it for our coverage of tonight's matchup. For our entire broadcast crew, my name is Neil Rule, reminding you one final time, Lansing and Knight FC with a tremendous 3-2 win. Thank you for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.